Hello there everybody, welcome back to another MapleStory related video. It's Monday Maple Musings, I said it right, oh my god. Woo! It's the microwave. But nah. We just take a look at the MapleStory subreddit over the last week and we see what people have been saying, man. I don't know. We just hang out. You and I, we're besties. We hang out. Maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes on a good day, a good week, I guess. And we see what's poppin'. So if you're chilling, you know the drill. Like, dislike, subscribe though, because bigger number, better person, you know what I'm saying? This week is going to be kind of boring, I think, because this is like the dawn right before the patch. Obviously, because I'm recording this on 11/10, which is 2 days away from the patch, and then obviously the patch is going to be very, very big. It's a very large patch, if you will. So I think this week is mostly just going to be memes. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Also, this guy is fucking insane, this Lolly Samurai guy. Holy shit, I'm gonna open that because it's insane. Like, actually insane. But yeah, it's just mostly memes, it seems like. Oh, and then it's the updated Devnayr website. Devnayr. I always call it Devnayr, though. Oh yeah, the microsite is up too. I guess I can open that up and see. We'll try this for now and see how this gets us going. You know what I'm saying, man? But this is from MapleCon. Shout out to one of the best cosplays I saw. It's just a fucking stone golem, bro. It's funny. I mean, more power to you if you out there rocking the stone golem drip. I know I couldn't do it. I'd be rocking like the I don't know, the fucking diseased purple slime from fucking New Leaf City type beat, you know what I'm saying? Imagine you tell him the story of your child nightmare, he suddenly starts attacking you. That's fucked up. MapleCon sucked ass, but the cosplayers made it 10% better. My favorite was the Frenzy Totem guy who had a black cube that he let me roll. That's funny. A guy dressed up as a frenzy totem, that's insane. People are fucking fun sometimes. KMS player logic. Are you milking money from the player base? More importantly, there's a free-to-play Reboot player over there trying to enjoy the same game without spending money. Not on my watch. Drop the progression, you free-to-play scum. I mean, shit, they ain't got Reboot, man. Let them live. They ain't got Reboot no more, cause, question mark? This is such a misrepresentation of KMS players, it's ridiculous they don't think like this at all. The being upset next on milking money from its player base part, that is, the rest is true. That's fucked up, man. But it is very strange, it's a very crab in a bucket mentality over there when it comes to MapleStory. And I guess Lost Ark it translates very well into, too. It must be like a cultural difference. I don't really get it. I mean, shit, aren't we supposed to be playing games for fun? I don't know. I understand I'm a weirdo sometimes when it comes to this. Reminder that when Nexon gradually took steps to shutter KMS Reboot, KMS Invin celebrated by calling the KMS Reboot players by equating them to Yanbian Koreans, whatever the fuck that means. They did this because in Korea, and especially in MapleStory Invin, where the political leaning tends to the extreme right, Yanbian Koreans are often discriminated against because of their supposed loyalties to China, propensity to create Chinese-speaking and enclaves within Korea, and being supposedly responsible for a disproportionate amount of crime. Bro, this is fucking insane. This is just a mushroom game, bro. In other words, take all the negative stereotypes that racists in the US associated with black folks / Jews, KMS Invin attributes these to the Yanbian Koreans. I'm not saying that correctly, I guarantee you, but I'm trying my best, I'm white. And then they made up a novel portmanteau to equate these people to KMS Reboot players. All of this because the value of their in-game items would go down if Reboot got popular. Let me reiterate, this is the equivalent of GMS reg servers calling Reboot players boot or Jew boot. That's so fucked up. What the fuck? You can't be saying that shit. That's horrible. I want to believe this is not true and it's just somebody posting shit on the internet, but like, this is like so crazy to me. Like, I don't know, that's crazy. It's just a mushroom game, man. Can't we all get along and just have fun? Like, I believe it, because, like, why would you make this shit up? I mean, I'm not gonna bet my life on it, but goddamn, this is so fucked up. Like, it genuinely is. This is sad. This is bumming me out, man. I just wanted a chill little week because there's nothing going on, and then I read this shit. You forgot the tiny detail where KMS players started moving to Reboot. Next unblock new character creation there. The KMS players wouldn't have been quite so jealous if they weren't locked out of free-to-play heaven, but sure, go ahead and blame the players rather than the greedy company. Yeah, I don't know, man. The culture of games in Korea is not something that I'm envious of. They make some fun games, but the systems in the games and the way that they run the games, not so much. Please, admin, I need this. Brother, your item got destroyed 18 to 19. What is that, an arcane claw, maybe? That GM looking pretty mwah. You know what I'm saying? GM, I'm watching your stream. Why are you trying not to laugh, bro? The OG clip. Oh, man. And then this is the fucking Lolly Samurai. Finished its tutorial, fresh account to 290, Ren in 141 days. This dude is like the certified grinder, man. He does things that others could only dream of, and honestly, good for him. I could never do this shit. I mean, I literally could, but I would just never want to. Man made a Korean account, a Ren on the Korean account, and then grinded to 290 in 141 days. On top of, like, all of the Legion achievements he has on GMS. Some extra info. I stayed in Challenger World 2 until 289, 80% was going to level there, but I started getting too many lie detectors and leapt early. I built up 8.6k Legion from scratch over the course of the event, bought a Tala symbol from the auction house to instant max it. Fun fact, on GMS I hit 100 million mobs before I had every class at 250, so this is a fraction of my Legion grind on GMS. That's what I mean, he has some insane Legion shit on GMS. Is Ren really that fun, lol? Yeah, for those unaware, check out his YouTube or Reddit account. This is very true. If you want to see what this guy is, you just look at his shit. He is... I say insane in, like, the kindest way. Because obviously you should do the things that make you happy in life, and if that's what you... this is what you want to do, then fucking do it if you have the means to do it. All means. But, yeah. It's some crazy shit. What's the secret to farming? Just watch shows while farming? Jose. Bro, you ain't farming if Jose's on the shift, you know what I'm saying? But the real secret to farming is talking to people and watching stuff. Like, you need 2 monitors. It's just how it has to be. Alternatively, if you're playing like a really AFK class, so like Nightwalker, or like any class that has 3-ball Janus with ideally 2-minute duration, and like a summonable that can proc Janus balls, you can do the same thing. And you can also play like other low-effort games. So you find like a fun little Uma Musume or something to play while you grind. Oh yeah, and then this, I remember reading this post. For anyone wondering, it's 940 T for 290. He was averaging 6.67 T per day for 141 days. So that's nutty. It's like Crane Light. But Crane is fucking maxing out the XP juice, you know what I'm saying? So it's like... to average that for 141 days is crazy. Anyways. Finally, it's over. Oh yeah, this guy has all his symbols maxed. And he's level 285, 50% XP. People were not happy about that fact. This guy is very clearly a daily man. And the fact that he's 50% XP 285 should show you that much, because I assume this is Reboot. Saying level 285 with 50% XP is giving my son his 28.5. I actually am 28.5 IRL. This shit had me dead. Currently 285 with 50% XP finally does not compute. Well, it's finally because it's taken him months of doing dailies to do it. I don't mean I don't believe you, saying finally is a bit much when you got a max symbol so quickly, but that's what I mean. It's not quickly. If you look at the XP bar, sure, but time-wise, you know what I mean? Anyways, I thought this was a very cool post. I like seeing people's little progress achievements. Gotta support each other. And then this is an update to the Devnayr site. I won't call it Devnayr. I'll restrain myself. But this is like the, it's like a tracker website that pretty much does everything. It's like, imagine Wacky Beans was like, I don't want to be mean to Wacky Beans, because Wacky Beans is such a good website, but like, imagine if Wacky Beans was like, well-designed, because the website really is rough, man, I'll say it. I couldn't do better, and I'll admit that. And Wacky Beans has so much good info, but man. But he hasn't posted in a while because he doesn't like doing a bunch of posts spamming every little update. But I like showing this off because I think it's a really cool website. Gear Tracker. It basically has everything you could ever want, realistically speaking. Crayon guides. But yeah, it has the flame optimizer and shit built into it, and it's just a nicer UI. And then it also has... Is this where it is? I don't have it set up on this. Yeah, this is where all the tracker shit is, the weekly bosses, the dailies, the weeklies, symbols, liberation calculator. Like, it's just... It's Wacky Beans, but set up nicer. I don't have it set up on this browser or PC, I don't remember. But I've used this website. I've messed around with it. I don't need a tracker website because I'm lazy mostly. Oh, it has an event timeline thing too now. Cool. But I think shit like this is really cool, and obviously I think it deserves to be shouted out. Imagine if Nexon provided an open API so we wouldn't have to input everything manually. Yeah. When I tested things and it accidentally wiped my gear. Yeah, that fucking blows, dude. Everything is low-key broke and it was fine before. But yeah, I'll put a link in the description of this video if you guys just want to click on it and check it out yourself. I think it's a cool website. And there's definitely people out there who will get use out of it, for sure. And then the Every Precious Thing microsite. It's nothing too crazy, it's just like your standard microsite for the patch. It just goes over the general things that we're getting, mostly the big ticket things, so like Ren, be a big event. And then the smaller stuff will be in the patch notes themselves, but looking forward to Ren. I'll be making a Ren and Challenger World 2. How long will I stick with it? I say I don't know. Realistically, I'll probably stick with it the whole time because I'm a sadistic motherfucker. It is what it is. Anyways, I think that's enough. I've spent enough of your guys' time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, though. Like the video if you like it, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you to my YouTube members. It's Biscuits Dinner Diz, Rings My Life, I'm Nufu. Love all you guys very, very much, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye!